Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to our channel. It's good to see you back again. Well, last night was a sad night. Lost an old friend, the family dog, Maharot. Yeah, she passed away. She was an old girl. She hasn't been well these last few weeks. She
Want breakfast?
finally gave up. She
No
passed away.
interest today.
So we had to take her out to a place and bury her. So it was a bit of a sad night. But on a good note, it was a good outcome. We've got a new addition to the family. Young Moon. Hey, boy. He's a good-looking fella, isn't you? Hey, boy. He's just a mixed breed, Bitzer, as we call him in Australia. Bits of this, bits of that. But he looks like he'll be a good dog. He's going to be a tall dog. He's got legs as long as me. That's saying something. So yeah, it's going to be a good dog for a few years. So yeah, poor old Maharot. She got to nearly 10. She would be 10 next April. So she's 9.5, basically. But she's had a good life. I've only known her for the last 5 years of her life. But she's a good dog. Well behaved. She wasn't trained as such, but she knew her boundaries. You could leave food on the little low table that the kids used to eat at. And I think Mercy told me she only ever touched the food once. So the young fella's got to have his shots next month, his 6-month shots. Because, of course, something I'm not used to, coming from Australia, is the prevalence of rabies. It's non-existent in Australia, rabies. We've heard of it, we've seen it in the movies. But, you know, like I said, it's only something you see in movies, like Cujo, things like that. But, you know, there is distemper. Not as common as here. It seems to be fairly prevalent here, distemper. But having said that, he's going to get his shots next month. In the meantime, I'll get him used to a lead, but he's a bit skittish, very skittish actually. And of course, this is all new, you know. Where he was living for the last 5 months, it was, pardon me, in a subdivision. And the only other noise was the occasional car driving, you know, in the subdivision. The other dogs in the family. And the people in the family. Here, we've got the road just there, 10 feet away. And it's a fairly busy road, as you've seen. He's got to get used to the dogs next door, strange dogs across the road, cats walking past, fighting, roosters. Don't know whether you can hear that. There's one summoning the sun right now. Not that I think we'll have much luck. It's pretty overcast today. So between now and when he gets his shots, I'll get him used to having a lead on and being led. That's my aim for this next month. Because I think at the moment, if you put a lead on him, he's just going to cower down and be frightened. So it's just got to get him settled down, get his heart rate back down to normal. He's very skittish. Then we'll be able to take him to the vet, which is just at the edge of town. Get his shots done. And he'll be right for 12 months, I think they're good for. I'm just making coffee. Grinding the beans. Yeah, I've always had dogs. I owned a property for a while. Bought a collie and a Jack Russell. I was actually given a dog, or my parents were given a dog, on the day of my birth. And Dachshund, sausage dog. Not little, it's an American standard with the breed. It was big. It was like a lowered Doberman with legs that long. He was a big dog. Yeah, like 3 foot long. Charlie. He was a good dog. He passed away when I was, I think I was 9 or 10. We've had miniature dachshunds, sausage dogs, Jack Russell. Girlfriend had a Pomeranian that I lived with for a while. Not the Pomeranian, the girlfriend. My last dog, George, he was a good dog. He was a Labrador cross Kelpie. Big fucker. Oh, he was big. With paws like a bear. Oh yeah, I like having dogs around. Hey, the last Jack Russell I had, Sophie, she was 14 years old. Still had to go for those morning walks. He used to come with me, walk on the lead, get his knackers cut off when he's old enough. I'm trying to remember when we had George done. He's 6 to 8 months old. I don't remember. Not hard to research anyway. We have to pop out this morning when the pet shop opens and buy some puppy food. Because that's what he's been reared on so far. Puppy food. No, it's not the chair squeaking. It's my back. Maharot was good. She just used to eat the leftovers, rice, chicken, pork. We'll get him onto that eventually. But we can't just take him from one day he has puppy food, the next day he has leftover human food. Be a bit rich for his little belly. So we're going to wean him off the puppy food and onto leftovers. So that's the plan.
Hello.